Hey Deb, I forgot to show you how to do the Netflix. It's actually pretty easy. There's only one little tricky part, all right? That's why I made the video. You got these three remotes. What you need to do is, this one is for the Fire TV, which is that little box right there. That's the Amazon Fire TV. So what you want to do is just hit the center button. That's going to turn it on. The next thing is the stereo. Up here is the power button. That's going to turn on the stereo. I already have it set for this button right here. It says HDMI 1, not the red one, but this one. As long as you're on HDMI 1, HDMI 1, you're good to go. Now this is the tricky part. When you put on the TV, it's going to do what I showed you last night. It's going to turn on the cable box and the TV, okay? So, everything's pretty much set up, but you need to get to the HDMI 2 input on the TV, okay? So what you do, here's the remote. This button right here, next to the power button, is going to give you a choice. HDMI 1, HDMI 2. The tricky part is, you just have to go to TV, right here, this button, press this, and then press down to HDMI 2. It's kind of quick. So again, the TV's on. You just press this button, that's your video input or whatever it is, and then hit the TV button, okay? And then go down. So, let's try to do this. So, here's the input select. Now you gotta go to TV. See, it went away. So, let's try it again. Then you press TV, and then you go down. Crap. TV. Mother crapper. I'm just saying it's pretty quick. Yeah, I'll do it the way I normally do it. The TV, then you go down, now it's there, and then you press the center button, or it automatically went. Okay? So I showed you many times. Select, you gotta make sure it's on TV, and then go down. So, there, I'll go back to this in a second, but now what you wanna do is you wanna make sure you're back on the far right button. That's what it is when you're just watching normal TV. The only time you ever have to hit that TV button is when you're doing a selection. So I'm back to the TV. I want to change the input. Input, then you go back to TV, and you hit the up button. So then you're back on TV, okay? But what you need to do is always make sure you're back here, because that'll control the volume and the channels, okay? So now I want to go back to Netflix. Input, TV button, down, and there you go. Now you're on Showtime. Now you can turn the volumes off on the stereo and the volume's off on the TV. So if you just want to keep using the remote for volume on a TV, that's fine. Or if you want watching a movie, it's always better to turn the volume up on the stereo remote. So that's up to you. So, and then you take the Amazon Fire TV remote and you click down. There's Netflix, So I'll just work, it's giving me an error, so I'll fix that. I think I may have to delete the app. Oh, it's going. So I'm gonna sign in to here, and everything will be working once you get here. So I gotta work on that, but again, so all right, you're done watching Netflix. That's all you have to do. Just hit pause or stop the movie, whatever. The Fire TV will go off by itself. So I'm gonna sign in and after this is done, but I wanna go back to the TV. All right, so this is the input, TV, and then up. Up to HDMI 1. Now you're back to the TV. So like I said, that's fine. So when you're done, you don't have to worry about turning off the Fire TV. It'll go off by itself as long as you pause the movie or stop the movie or whatever. There's other choices. I also have Amazon Video, and there's other things. Just don't buy anything. Most of it, Showtime's paid for, Netflix is paid for. If you go to the Amazon Video, they have all different videos and movies, and if it says Prime, that's good. But sometimes it'll say $2.99 or $12.99. That's something that you have to pay for. But I have a lot of Prime stuff on there that you can watch as well. So one more time, the tricky part. So when you're done, turn off the stereo, power button, and then the TV, which we know about, that button. You're good to go. All right, let me see if I can send you this video. I may have to put this on YouTube. If you have any questions, give me a call.